Okay, so I've seen quite a few solar panel tilt mechanisms online, but I haven't seen too many powered ones. And the powered ones that I have seen are they look like they're pretty bulky. And so what I came up with was a way to raise and lower a solar panel and not have the whole system look too bulky and yet work the way you want it to. So I know there's lots of different ones out there that will actually raise and lower a solar panel, but mine will raise and lower a solar panel both ways. It'll tilt it both ways. So what I built was a system that uses a 12 volt jack, and it basically uses a framework. I built this aluminum frame that will mount to the roof of the trailer, and another aluminum frame that will your solar panels mount to. So anyways, I built pivot bolts on both ends, and this is a system is 200 watts. So I put 200 watt panels on here. But to raise it, this is my panel that goes inside the trailer, and I have some switches on here that will raise and lower the panel. So to raise the panels, you have your pivot bolts in the one side, and you push this button. And the solar panel will actually raise to 45 degrees. It's fairly slow, but the only reason it's slow is because of the speed of the jack. There's not really any way I can control that. It's just I just purchased the jack off of eBay. But anyways, if you want it to go the other way, you push the button to drop it back down. The jack has a limit in it, so you can push the button as hard as you want, and it'll only go down so far, and it just shuts itself off. But now if you want the panel to tilt the other way, this is the one thing you actually have to get up on the roof of the trailer. You take this pivot bolt out, put it in here, do the same on the other end. And now when you hit this, the panel's going to go the opposite way. And like I said, this is rather slow, but it's the speed of the jack. Of course, being a scissor jack, the farther it lifts the panel, the slower it actually gets because of the geometry of the scissor jack. And the same thing on the way up. It's got a limit switch on it. It'll only go to 45 degrees and it shuts itself off. But the nice thing for us, I live in Canada, and the snow is extremely hard on solar panels. I've had a friend of mine, his solar panels got destroyed on the one side of his trailer with the snow load. So what we have to do up here is you either have to make boxes, wooden boxes to go over top of your solar panels, or you need to remove your solar panels off of the roof of your trailer if you have them mounted on the roof. Nice thing with this is you can take this center pivot bolt out of this jack, take your two H4 connectors off of your solar, remove those, take the two pivot bolts out, and this entire frame can be removed off of here. And you put it inside the trailer, put it in your shed, in your garage, whatever you want to do with it for the winter. It's protective, it's out of the elements, you don't have to worry about it getting buggered with snow. And then spring, you bring it back out, pop your two main pivot bolts in, put this center pivot bolt in, hook your two H4 connectors up, and your solar panels are back on the trailer and you're ready to go. And like I said, this will only go to 45 no matter how hard you push that, how long you push that button. It's got limits, and when you drop it back down, it goes down. It's actually, you can see it when you bring the jack all the way down. It actually loads it just a tiny little bit, which holds it down to the frame. So with the two pivot bolts in, you could actually just drop this thing back down, and you're on your way. You don't need to worry about crawling up on top of your trailer once you're finished camping. You know, with the manual ones, you have to go up there and physically store the solar panels back down again. With this one, you don't have to. You push a button, it drops back down, you're gone. So it's something that I built. I already have the Z brackets on top of my trailer. It's wintertime now up here, and we've already got snow on the ground, so I'm not going to bother putting this on here for a few months. But when I do, all I have to do is go out there, mark the holes on this bottom frame, and I'll drill and attach this. Will actually sit onto my Z brackets that I already have on the roof of my trailer. And then it's just a matter of hooking up my H4 connectors back to my solar wires, and I'll have to run this wire from inside the trailer up so I can attach it to this jack. But the whole thing's made out of aluminum, so it's not like it's heavy. It doesn't weigh very much, and I'm thinking it's gonna work pretty good. So it doesn't matter which way I pull into a campsite. I can be heading north one time, raise my panels to the east or to the south, whichever way you're. If you're pointing east, you can turn them to the south, and if you're pointing north one time, you change your pins, and now your panel's pointing towards the sun. So thanks for watching.